Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Now, last week, my wife jokingly said that I wasn't allowed to get more fish tanks. Well, I hope she was joking, because what did I do right after that? That's right, I decided to buy another fish. Now, this was totally unplanned. I wasn't planning on buying this type of fish. Some of you guys that follow me on Instagram probably already seen the picture of it. And that's right, I bought a betta fish. For one, I wasn't planning on getting a betta fish, kind of. For two, I don't have a space available for him, you know, where I planned out to get a betta fish. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So for the past few days, I thought about reinventing the wheel, going to the store, get a brand new setup, and put him into a brand new ecosystem. But I just kind of didn't want to do that since I have the 5-gallon cycling back here. For the time being, I've decided to put the Betta in the nano 5-gallon tank that I've been currently cycling for the past 3 weeks or so. Some of you guys know I was planning on getting shrimp, and unfortunately that's just going to have to wait for right now. I plan on keeping the Betta in here probably for about a month, just to keep an eye on him, make sure there's nothing wrong with him. Make sure he's not sick. This will essentially become a hospital tank for the next month or so. That'll give me plenty of time to figure out another place to put the betta fish and still get shrimp for this tank within a month or so. So I'm about to go pick up the fish. The vendor actually lives within a mile or two from my house, so it's not too far. That's a good thing. That means the fish won't get too stressed out. So I'm gonna go pick them up. Let's see how we do, and I'll be right back. So I just got back from picking up the Betta from the vendor. He did lose his color a little bit. Also, he's under a little bit of a medication, so he's gonna be a little droopy until tomorrow. So I'm not sure how much I'll film of him until tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and float the bag and get him ready to put him in the tank. But so far, I'm happy. Let's see how he looks in the tank. All right, guys. So he's been floating for a while. I'm gonna go ahead and release him right now. So far he's been doing really well. I'm gonna go ahead and put the phone on a tripod because I'm not gonna be able to do this, so give me 1 second. I think I'm just gonna cut it. Alright, so I cut the bag. I'm gonna dump him in here. So far he's doing really good. He's going to be a little droopy for the next day or so because the bag did have medication to sedate him a little bit. So he's going to be a little droopy. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights and just let him be. But so far I can't complain. He looks really nice. Can't wait to see him flare up. It's now been 2 days since I first put the betta fish in this tank, and so far he's doing really well. I'm feeding him right now, so he's out hunting for his food. But so far I can't complain. He's doing amazing. He's really active. He likes to explore the whole tank. Back there's a shrimp cave, and he goes right in there and goes and swims right through it. He likes to go behind the filter, in between the rotola. So far he's doing really well. I'm really happy with the way the color turned out. He does have a little bit of a tail damage, and I knew that going in. I asked the vendor when I bought them, what was up with the tail before I purchased them, and he just told me that they get really stressed out during shipping. You got to remember, these guys got imported from another country, so some of them don't take it too well. This one, got a little bit stressed out and started biting his tail, but it should grow back. He should color up a lot more, and so far I'm really happy with the way he's turning out. This is the tank he's going to be in for temporary reasons. He's going to be in here for probably 30 days until I quarantine him. My daughter's over here checking him out. But he's going to be in here for 30 days so I can quarantine him, make sure there's nothing wrong with him. It's going to help out the cycle and the media. In the next week or so, I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to do with him. I do want to have shrimp in this container. So I'm gonna have to get another tank. I might get something similar to this one. I might just have to aquascape him a little bit different for him. But I might get the same size. I like the way he's swimming around in this tank, so I do like the size. This is a 5-gallon tank. So I think I'm gonna get something similar for him. I'm debating on whether to move this tank to another spot and put his tank here. So I don't know. I'll have a month to think about it. Hopefully I can figure something out soon. So I haven't named him yet. So if you guys want to help me name him, make sure to leave a comment down below. Be nice. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day. Talk to you guys soon.